Hello there. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. And my name is Narayan Lazur Aidan, and I'm from grade 10, and I'll be answering a few questions regarding the book that I choose for this book analysis. So my friend Eden will asking me a few questions regarding the book, and I'll be answering the questions. Oh, sorry, I didn't mic. Let's start the video then. So, Aiden, first questions. What is the titles of your novels or books? So yeah, the title of the book that I choose is Messi, More Than a Superstar. And this book is telling us the journey of what I think is the greatest footballers of all time. For the next question is, can you provide me some trivia about the author? So yeah, it's a real life story about the boy who had begun his journey by sending him halfway around the world, strive for himself and also for his family, and become the greatest footballers on his planet. All the scenes in this book are very important, as you can see. But if I have to choose the most important scenes of the book, it has to be in chapter 29. Why? Because this scene is talking about the time when Messi has scored a very important goal for Barcelona in the final of UEFA Champions League against rival Cristiano Ronaldo. And in that year, Messi also won his first Ballon d'Or, and which boosted his performance. Can you simplify more about the books and highlight the most important scenes of the book? So the author of this book is Luca Kelly, and he's a sport journalist and the author of several novels. And throughout the career, he has covered the men's sports events for the most prominent European media. And right now, he currently lives in Madrid. He wrote about so many footballers such as Ronaldo, Messi, Haaland, Mbappe, Neymar, and other famous footballers. What I think is the most interesting book that he wrote is about the greatest trio in football history: Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. Yes, MSN. However, since I don't have that book, I cannot make an analysis about the inside of that book. So I just analyze this book by Luca Kelly. Can you give me 2 lessons you have learned from the book? I learned so many lessons after reading this book. One of the most important things that I learned after reading this book is about fighting your dream. So at the age of 11, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone, and it doesn't stop him from fighting his dreams. After reading this book, I am also amazed by his hard desires. When you enjoy what you do, you will produce excellent results. Messi would never have achieved greatness in football if he didn't love the game. Any unfamiliar vocabularies that you have encountered while reading the book? Oh yeah, sadly, I haven't encountered any unfamiliar words or vocabulary while reading this book. So yeah, if you want to retitle a book, what would it be and why? I think this book, the titles is acceptable and easy to understand, and I cannot think of any other title to replace it. What do you think? Why is reading still an important skill? Why? Because reading is important because it makes you more emphatic and knowledgeable and stimulates your imaginations. Wait, do you prefer to read e-books or real books? Definitely. In my opinion, I prefer to read a real book. Because why? Because I think the enjoyment of reading a real book is so different when you read an online or book, or we call it right now is e-book. Like, if you're given a chance to read a book, do you prefer to read it fiction books or non-fictions? So yeah, so if I had a chance to read a book, I would write a fiction book rather than a non-fiction book, considering that I don't really like a non-fiction book that I find are not really into my type. I like a real story, especially when it talks about sports.
The last of the last. Describe your books using a song.
Obviously, First Class by Jack Harlow. Why? Because Messi lives in a glamorous way right now. Just like in the chorus in the Jack Harlow songs, that has a meaning of glamorous life.
So I think that's it for us today, and see you guys next time. Ciao.